In 2013, Congress passed a law that required the Institute of Education Sciences, or IES, to make the results from peer-reviewed research it funded freely available. As part of that initiative, along with related efforts to make federal government more transparent, IES is working to make data from its studies publicly available. IES believes that data sharing is an important part of the scientific process. It provides opportunities for other researchers to review, confirm, or challenge study findings, and can also enhance scientific inquiry through other analytic activities. IES's policy regarding public access to research ensures that data collected by IES-funded grantees and contractors are available for use by other researchers. The policy also documents and supports research findings and encourages transparency. As of October 1, 2015, this policy requires that some IES-funded grantees and all contractors who are performing causal inference studies provide access to their final research data in a timely fashion, but no later than when study findings are published in a peer-reviewed publication. Complete details about which grants are covered by this policy are available online at http://ies.ed.gov/funding/datasharing_policy.asp. For most studies, an electronic file will constitute the final research data. These data must be available for at least 10 years and include both raw data and derived variables, fully described in accompanying documentation. Final research data are not summary statistics or tables, nor do they include laboratory notebooks, preliminary analyses, drafts of scientific papers, plans for future research, peer-reviewed reports, or communications with colleagues. Rather, they are factual information on which summary statistics and tables are based. All IES-funded contractors performing causal inference studies and grantees covered by the IES policy must develop a data management plan that includes the method for sharing data, a description of the types of data that will be shared, and documentation that helps people find, understand, and responsibly use the data. The data management plan must also include steps for protecting the rights and privacy of human subjects at all times. While not an exhaustive list, those steps should include obtaining participant consent before data collection, describing the process for ensuring that shared data do not include identifiers of individuals participating in the research, and protecting other elements that could lead to deductive disclosure of individual study participants. The data management plan must address collecting and sharing both primary and secondary data. This includes the analytical files created from secondary data. It is crucial for researchers to consider data sharing requirements when recruiting schools and organizations to participate in research studies. In circumstances where secondary data cannot be shared, the data management plan should include a compelling rationale that fully explains how all possible approaches to data sharing have been explored and are not feasible. There are different methods for providing access to final data sets. Data and documentation may be added to an existing data repository or made available through websites at universities, state education agencies, and school districts. IES encourages researchers to upload their data to a publicly accessible repository and provide the data in several electronic file formats. At least one of the formats must be non-proprietary in order to provide broad access for researchers using a variety of analytic software. Complete details of the policy, along with links to an implementation guide and FAQs, are available online at http://ies.ed.gov/funding/datasharing_policy.asp.